Hey guys, the time has come. I hope you're all ready because we're ready to finally watch The Blood Crystal here in the Poindexter Lounge. What's up, nerd family? Welcome once again to the Poindexter Lounge. My name is Enosh, aka Enosh Fett, along with the lovely
Tiptastic.
And of course,
Landon Calrissian.
and back up top,
Isaac Wan Kenobi.
and over at the side,
Logan the Hutt.
and today is a very special day here in the lounge. But first of all, if this is your first time to the Poindexter Lounge, just know this. The Poindexter Lounge is...
a place for nerds.
That's right. It's a place where you and me and my crew can get together and talk about all the things that we love. Things like TV shows, games, movies, sci-fi, fantasy, superheroes, comic books, toys, Star Wars, especially Star Wars, and Star Wars fan films, and so much more. And if that's something that you guys like, please hit that subscribe button and also that notifications bell so that you know when we put out new videos, which is...
all the time.
That's right. It's all the time. We're constantly putting out new content for you, and we would love to have you join us and be a part of this growing family of nerds. Now, that being said, about a year and a half ago, we actually got to do something really cool, didn't we, Tiffany?
Yes, we did.
What did we get to do?
We got to spend our anniversary going on set to meet these guys, to see the set, sit in the plane that you can see that's shown in the YouTube little snippet.
Yep.
The thumbnail.
Yeah,
and
we got to sit in the A-wing.
sit in there. And so it was just very cool to be on set, and we got excited just not even seeing it, knowing what it was about, just kind of being on set, learning where they got it from, and so it was exciting.
Oh, yeah. So, of course, we're talking about Dark Hoffman and Gary Trinkline. Dark Hoffman wrote this. He's worked in Hollywood. He's worked on so many of the properties that we all love, some of these nerd things that we just absolutely love. And that day, we'll never forget, it was August 4th. It was our 6th wedding anniversary, because I think the 6th wedding anniversary is the Star Wars fan film anniversary, right?
It is.
And so you just go, and we took the whole family. We had so much fun. Like she said, we got to sit in the A-wing. They told us about the movie, and just Dark...
Took us all over the set.
Dark and Gary were just awesome to us and letting us in. And
let us interview them.
I know. Thank you guys so much. And you can find that video right here on the channel in the description below in the links. But... we just had so much fun, and we have been waiting for this movie because they just hyped it up to us, and we've been excited about when it was going to come out, and now the time has finally come. Now, before we get started, I do want to say this. I talked to Dark myself, and I asked him for permission to be able to do this reaction. Now, we do a lot of reaction videos, and obviously we're not going to, get permission because we don't know people who do, make these movies and do these things. But because... I know that Dark has been waiting so long to put this thing out there. I didn't want to take away from what they were doing, and so I wanted to get permission, but Dark was awesome. He gave us permission to do this, and so because of that, I want to encourage you, don't just watch our reaction to this fan film. There's going to be a link in the description. Go follow that. Watch it for yourself. Watch this film for yourself. Appreciate it, whether or not you're watching it on a phone and you get to see the whole thing, or you're watching it on your TV or your tablet or whatever. Watch this thing. Give them some love, right? And give them some views, and share it with everybody you possibly can, because we need to support the fandom. And I tell you what, these guys definitely deserve it, because they were gracious to us, and the attention to detail that they did. Watch this behind the scene video that we did, because the attention to detail and the concepts and the ideas and stuff were just awesome. Now, that being said, we're not going to wait anymore, because we've been waiting a year and a half, and it's time now to watch, finally, The Blood Crystal, Episode 1, Agents of the Rebellion. Let's do it.
Nice. Gotta start with that.
Gotta love that. Looks great.
Oh, that's cool.
Wow.
Go dark. Nice. Yeah.
Look at that.
Padawan?
Nice.
Any chance of jumping to hyperspace anytime soon?
Brings up all the coordinates from the Sith's nav computer before he jumps. Just stay in the spider.
Oh.
Very cool.
Oh, that's an awesome shot.
The other one's logging in.
As I said about the job, got it. There you go.
Nice.
Why are you heading there?
What did you say, Master?
Our Sith is headed to the moons of Orsica, off the Outer Rim. Way off.
Never heard of it. We have a transmission coming in.
Radio 1, this is Level Command. Come in, Radio 1. We have a priority code message from Captain Goodlock. Please transmit security code.
This is Rapier 1. We read you, Rebel Command. Sending security code now.
Go to you. Stand by.
Breha, it's an honor. To be honest, I was expecting Senator Bale.
Captain Pravat, I am speaking for the Alliance as Senator Organa has been called away. Your mission has just become far more dangerous. Our spies have informed us of a super weapon being built by the Empire, which explains why planets such as Jeddah are being stripped of their kyber crystals. This Imperial spy that you're tracking, he may be retrieving this crystal for his own agenda. Collect any data you can on this blood crystal and report back immediately. Stay clear of any Imperial activity and do not reveal yourselves as Jedi. Is this understood?
Sure. Yes, Your Highness.
Good. Master Malor would like to speak with you.
Jedi Robot.
Master Aura.
We have sent you the coordinates, but I trust you've already tracked the Sith to his location.
Yes, Master. We tracked into Orsica 9. We believe that was once an Imperial Kyber mining base.
Yes,
I think that's Dark Hoffman.
Now that we know of the Empire's new weapon, we should be even more mindful. We're very confident that you will find this crystal, and that you will not fail in your mission. Stay focused to be mindful, young Jedi. May the Force be with you.
That was interesting. Sintaka, prepare for hyperspace to Orsica 9.
You heard him, Arcor. Coordinates are locked in.
That's cool.
Oh. Corsica 9.
defeated Lord Malthrax. The Jedi have trapped you here. You have done well. It will not fail. You know what must be done. Don't let your feelings stand in the way of your objective. The Jedi are young but strong. Do not underestimate them. No, Master. It is they who will underestimate me.
I like the transitions.
Yeah.
That's cool. Imperial Kyber Refinery.
That's a cool shot.
That is cool. Oh, that's cool.
Ah!
We're at the refinery! That is so cool! Look at the moons, though!
Nice transition there to the real thing.
Oh, that's a cool jacket.
R4, see if there's any fuel left in those reserve tanks. You don't wander off.
You were standing right there.
Oh, it looks like there was a nasty battle here. Certainly greener than I thought it would be.
The moon is finally taken back what the Empire destroyed. It took the rebellion years to find this secret mining facility. It was a dangerous rescue mission, but it showed the Empire how serious the rebellion is. These moons are pretty much off the map.
I can't get any clear readings on anything. There is a small blip, but I can't place it.
Oh, there isn't any tech left here. I'm sure it's all been stripped by scavengers. Now, if there is anything, it's hidden deep in those mines. You might be picking up a ship.
The Master said if we follow through with this mission, it could bring an end to the war.
How to start? This is just a scouting mission to see if the rumors are true about this all-powerful crystal. We can't let the Sith of the Empire get their hands on it.
Then what are we doing up here, Master?
I want you to stay with the ship. I'm gonna go scout around if something feels off.
I feel it too. Shouldn't I go with you, Master?
You should have merch from the movie, because I like her purse.
No.
Or bag.
Alright, I want you to stay with the ship. Stay focused. Huh? Maybe get R4 to fix those stabilizers?
Yes, Master.
Touch that. The music.
Nice.
The younglings.
Oh man.
The Bible verse.
here. Soon. Can you hear me? Soon!
As we drove up, Master, come in.
Soon!
Master, I can't hear you. I don't know if you
That's a cool gun. Sorry.
What?
Oh my gosh. Smart of them, because now I can't wait till the next one to come out. It would need it to be longer. Oh, this is so cool. Very well done.
Oh my goodness.
You lucky Wookie.
I don't know.
Okay. So I'm gonna let that play out.
That'll just be some background music.
There we go. So Tiff,
Yes.
your thoughts right off the gate.
I think it is stinking awesome. I love the storyline. I can't wait to see what the next 2 episodes hold. It was just, it touched some feels in me because of being there. It was just so cool to kind of be like, you know, we didn't know the story. So now that we're seeing the story unfold, it's like,
Yes.
we were there. I got
I
to
know.
touch that flag. I got to walk where he's walking.
Right,
So
yep.
it just kind of like brought it to a whole different level for
Yeah.
me. But very exciting. Cannot wait to see the next 2 episodes. Well done.
Absolutely. Landon, what did you think?
I really liked it, and I liked like to see that we were we were there. We're like
Sit in that
we're-
ship.
that whole scene right there. We were there. We
Yeah.
walked around that entire area.
You guys played on that hill that they were,
Yeah.
walking.
I
They
know,
were
right?
sitting
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Yeah. But what about the story? I mean, like, what about, you know, besides the fact that we were there,
Yeah.
obviously, what did you
Just
think
makes it more
about
exciting.
what did you think about, like, where it went and what it did?
I really liked the space battle. That was
Mm-hmm.
really
Yeah.
well put together, and I really liked the story with the crystal.
Yeah.
I know.
How about you, Logan? What did you think of this first episode of the Blood Crystal?
It looked really good, like it was an actual Star Wars movie.
Yeah. Yeah, it looked really good. And Isaac, your thoughts, sir?
They pretty much said everything, but one thing that I really liked was the animation on it.
Mm-hmm.
Just like from those ships at the very beginning, like it looked really cool. And then just any of the animation that we got with any ships or any flying or anything, like any animation, I thought that was really cool, and just the way that it was like cut together was really cool. But also kind of like in a way, it kind of reminded me of the first episode of Mandalorian,
Okay.
like a little bit.
Well, because they've got, it's like they set it up really well now, so where it's like, okay, now they're going to give us the meat and potatoes for the next 2, which is
Yeah.
really cool.
Okay, so my feelings on it are going to be a little deeper than that, because yes, I'm excited about the fact that I was there and I got to see all that stuff and I got to experience all those things, and those were awesome. And of course, meeting both Dark and Gary,
Yes.
and being able to talk to them and see their passion for this and everything, those were all exciting things based on what I just saw. So I liked the way that they cut in some scenes that it looked like they cut in some stuff from the actual from Star Wars A New Hope with the TIE fighter pilots and stuff, you know, and the targeting stuff and everything, which was stuff that, I mean, I'm not positive that they didn't recreate that, but it looked like it was it was from the original movie, which is fine. So I thought that was cool. Some of the CGI, so I'm gonna say, like, I liked where the story went. I liked the overall thing. There was some stuff that looked really, really good. There was some stuff that, I don't know, it didn't look perfect, but it was still good. Like, it didn't pull me out of it. You know, I mean, it's a fan film. You know, and I think that you gotta go into a fan film realizing that somebody's making a fan film. They're financing it themselves. They're putting everything of their own into it, and so you know you always got to remember that stuff. So if you see something that doesn't look, you know, like it was done by, you know, Disney. You know, you got to take that into account, and so I think that they did a great job with what they have, and knowing Dark's story. For those of you who don't know Dark's story, he had cancer, he had to have facial reconstruction surgery, and he wrote this during that time.
Yes.
You know,
so it literally was like a passion. It helped him get through that.
Absolutely. So I admire all those things. But I also have to ask a few questions because of the time frame that this is in, which is supposed to be after episode 3. The question for me is, and I'm hoping it gets answered, and I've talked to other people who have been looking forward to this movie as well. There's a Sith. How is that possible?
I wanted to know about.
You know, is it just like a rogue Sith? Is this like an Inquisitor situation? You know,
he was talking to a holocron though.
Yeah, and so like, who is that person? Because Palpatine basically the Empire just started, you know, around this time, or it's been around for a little while.
There was a secret bad dude.
You know,
we'll find out.
And just because in Legend stuff there was the rule of 2 doesn't necessarily mean that there has to be only 2. You know, there could be rogue
ones.
Sith, rogue ones. Yes, there could be rogue ones. But I'd like to see like where that comes from, like what that angle is. You know, it was surprising to see because of all the pictures and everything. I was really surprised how it ended. This episode, I was surprised, you know, with the blowing up of the ship, and I mean, it looks like the Padawan.
So they're kind of stuck there.
Got blown up too. I'm not sure.
Well, if you saw the shadow, you could see her body go back, but you didn't see what happened to her.
Yeah, so we don't know what happened to her. I like the design work of everything. I think the design work looks awesome,
yes.
and that all that looks believable. If I had a little bit of critique, and I don't want to be negative about it, but the main Jedi guy, I don't know. I'm hoping that his performance in the next 2 episodes is a little bit better. It almost looked like there was some nerves there. Almost. And so, like, you know, so I don't know. Because she was the Padawan, yet the actress seemed a little bit more comfortable than the guy who was supposed to be the Jedi Master. In some of the delivery and just kind of the natural feel of it. But like I said, it didn't. At no point did that take me out of it where I felt like, oh, you know, I can't watch this. Like it wasn't anything like that at all. I really, really enjoyed.
I like the makeup, the costumes, the
yes.
props, all that.
Yes, so all that. So I never had a problem with it. It was just things that I picked up on that it seemed like there was a little bit of a the best way. Look, Hayden Christensen was a little wooden too, and he played, you know, the main character of Anakin Skywalker. So that's fine, and maybe that's intended. Maybe it's intended
maybe you'll find out.
Maybe the way that he is, you know, maybe he's been through some stuff, and so he's not as confident,
apprehensive.
Yeah, so he's a little apprehensive. I don't know, but so I'll be looking forward to that in the next couple episodes. What I'm really bummed out about, really, is that I didn't get to see this in the theater. Because last week they did a big premiere in a theater and I didn't get to go, and I was really bummed because I really wanted to go see that. And but this was definitely our first time seeing it. We've held off on seeing it, and I just think that they've done a great job. I mean, I think that anybody who undertakes doing something like this, a fan film of anything that they love and they're passionate about, that, you know, that's admirable. And especially with Dark Hoffman, you know, he's doing this. He's trying to raise awareness for what is it, head and neck cancer and stuff. And so I invite you to please go to their website. You know, make a donation even to them. Well, not to them, but they're raising money for head and neck cancer. You know, through them, make a donation through them and you know, do some good, because I think that that's the biggest thing. I think that's what I love about Star Wars.
Yes.
Is Star Wars brings out the best in people. It you know, it brings out the worst in people too sometimes. But the thing is that the fans, you know, it's pretty cool when fans can come together and they can support good causes that make a difference in the real world.
Yes.
And so so I invite you to go to their website. All that'll be down in the description below. But I think overall, what did you think, Harley? Did you like it? I think Harley liked it.
She's like, I'm trying to get in on this.
I know,
I
these
liked
dogs.
it. It
these
was
dogs.
a good movie.
It's a crazy thing with all these puppies now. We got our Wookiee over here.
It was a good movie.
But yeah, I mean, the special effects were good. I really liked the ships, all those things. Yes, it was so good. It was so good.
She's like, I can't wait to see the next two, Dad.
Yeah. So we're all looking forward to episode 2, and the thing is, we don't have very long to wait because it'll be coming out next week. So
Yeah.
so you guys can stay tuned for that. But hey,
So
what did
catch
you
up-
guys think?
Catch up before the next one comes out.
That's
though.
right. Go watch this thing yourself, and then come back here and let us know what you guys thought of it down in the comment section. Also, follow us on social media. All those links are in the description below, where you can follow us on social media. We could talk about stuff like this. And hey, maybe you've made a fan film and you'd like us to review it and maybe to react to it. We'd love to see your work too, and so you can send us all that. That's the great thing about social media, right? Yep, with social media, you can tell us all about your stuff, like she tells us about her stuff, all right? So we'd love to hear from you. Also, we do have a Patreon. You can support the Patreon, and here are our Patreon supporters. Thank you guys so much. Also, something else is, you know, we've got this hashtag I Love Star Wars campaign that's been going on, and Darth Tasty. Where did you come from?
She's like, tasty? I think Daddy's tasty.
Darth Tasty has started a hashtag I Love Star Wars Facebook page, and so Dark is actually on there, and so we're actually going to be promoting it on that Facebook page, and so go support that. He is one of our Patreon supporters, and we're just thankful to all of you guys who support the channel and who love Star Wars, and you love the same things we love, and that's why we keep coming back here to the Poindexter Lounge. Well, guys, that's all we got for episode 1 of the Blood Crystal. But until next time, my name is Enosh, aka Enosh Fett, along with the lovely
Tiff-tastic.
and of course
Landon Calories.
and
Isaac Wan Kenobi.
and finally,
Loving the Hut.
say may the Force be with you, and I can't wait to find out more about this Blood Crystal. Until next time, guys, bye-bye. Hey guys, if you made it this far in the video, you are awesome. Thank you guys so much for your support. Please smash that like button and of course subscribe, and also hit that notifications bell so that you are aware when we put out new videos, which is like all the time. Thanks for being a part of the Poindexter Lounge, and we'll see you next time.